But that's not at all what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I mean, so here's how I look at the whole situation and where I now stand. I kind of like it kind of like hit me and like in order for things to change in this industry, which is notoriously known for horrible behavior towards not only the talent in general, with not giving them benefits and not allowing them to unionize and having them on independent contracts,
Yeah.
and and then going even
Starts from
into
the top, baby.
more
Right?
horrible things as not safe work environments, constant abuse of women, and definitely not equality throughout race, gender, and sexual preference. I would say, right? So now is the opportunity. For so long, I think we've all just gone on with business as usual. This is the thing. Vince is the WWE is the be all end all. AEW's in here, but nothing has really changed. You constantly still hear story. Tony Khan makes mistakes. There's so much shit going on in the indie scene, but it's never gonna change unless the WWE can actually do something I think very important here, which is get Vince the fuck out of there. Don't let him anywhere near the product anymore. You have Stephanie come in. You start actually taking care of your wrestlers. You create a healthy work environment for not just wrestlers, but staff too, as well. And I really honestly believe that if they take this opportunity to do those things, it will completely change the landscape of wrestling where people will be healthier, the product will be better, the more talent will want to gravitate and come here because they now know it's a good place to actually work instead of it being this horrible fucking place that and thing that we always hear of. I mean, now you look at Sasha Banks, who's now reportedly being released, and you go like, well, fuck, she probably was so sick and tired of being treated like shit by Laurinaitis and everybody else that's why they walked into the room and dropped the titles on his fucking desk, and said, fuck you, we don't need this. We're tired of being treated like shit, not as equals, and they left. So if they're gonna do something, and I think honestly, as much as she is in the family, I think Stephanie is the perfect person. I mean, one of the best things that the WWE has done in the last 5 years is evolution. And Vince did everything in his power to make sure that that never existed ever again. One of the best things in WWE history is NXT Black and Gold that Triple H created. And Vince did everything in his power so much to make sure that that never succeeded. So if they're going to do something, now would be the time. You have put Stephanie in charge. You start treating your wrestlers the right way. You give them the benefits. You take care of them when they're supposed to. You lighten the load on scheduling. You have Triple H come in. You create the content. You listen to the fans, and you turn a fucking new leaf because right now it's so important that they just don't let this fucking go on as business as usual, which it is with everything else in this fucking shit. Every single time this happens, if you got money, you're gonna get away with it, and then you can go on. I mean, fucking Deshaun Watson got $250 million guaranteed paid to him with 24 allegations of sexual abuse on his fucking up against him. I mean, like, now is the time. Set a fucking example. Get this guy out of here. If he fucking comes on screen tonight, I swear to God, Dan, if he comes on screen tonight and does the old rope-a-dope and goes into fucking character, I'll lose my mind. Like, I really will. Like, I truly will. And I think it will be a fucking slap in the face. Like, this is a man that made sure that the announcer said how unprofessional Naomi and Sasha were being by leaving because it ruined their main event on a Monday Night Raw.
Right.
And this guy's gonna fucking come out here and fucking do it. I'm heated. I truly believe that if they're gonna do something, they should do it right now. They should set a fucking example. They should and they can really do a lot of impact in a good way. And I really honestly think Stephanie is the perfect person to lead that.